Hey guys, it's Infamous. I'm here with what if Deku has saiki case powers? That's like K in front of you. You should be seeing him. Okay, just so you guys know what his powers are, I'm gonna list them. Okay, first, and he has a lot. I think he has like 20, from what I know. Okay, he has a port, astral projection. Oh wait, I'm probably should explain. A port is power to pull something from somewhere else and have it appear before you. Astral projection, power to separate his or someone else's spirit from the body. Possession, by your location. He can be like duplicate himself, but each one gets like weaker and weirder at every time he clones himself. Clairvoyance. He allows him to view objects or people anywhere he can observe by closing his eyes. Cryokinesis, the ability to allow a person to create and control eyes with their mind. Curse, the ability to create misfortune to others, and can be done by touch. Flight or levitation. Hydrokinesis, the ability to freely use water and create water. Hypnosis. Invisibility. Mediumship, the power to see or communicate with spirits. Memory at alteration. Deliberate multiple hits. Memory sublimation. The jetpack of his powers used to restore the brain and person the memories field. Yeah, at that time remembering his powers, I'm using like a little page thing. Mind control, petrification, turn everything to the stone by look. If they see his eyes, that's why he wears glasses. If they can see his eyes clearly, they turn to stone. Precondition, the power to see events that will occur before they actually happen. Psychic hold, the ability to throw electric currents to opponents who blind them. Psychokinesis, the ability to bring forth physical energy. Thinking at telekinesis. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, full force weapons against Susan can increase every time he attacks. This really has infinite amount of power, but he has a limiter, and I'm gonna add that to the story. Assist, when full force is applied, there is a greater increase of power to the object or person. The psychokinesis in being used, and its possibility to continue on to essentially. Psycho bits, when the main Tekusu uses, which allows him to move. Multiple rocks inflict damage to someone regardless of his distance. The immediate release ability to create a ball energy in the air. Psychometric abilities, information stored in objects he touches. If it touches it, if he touches it without gloves. But I'm going to give him gloves. Pyrokinesis, ability to allow a person to create control or increase fire with their mind. Restoration, the power to revert a person or object every time it touches by 24 hours. Restrictions of reviving the dead and undoing petrifications. So you can return one thing, so you can turn that thing back once a day. Like you can turn like a phone back 24 hours, but only for that day. You can do it to other stuff like you can turn a phone back for one day, but you can only do that once a day. But you can also do it for other items. So I'll heck to explain. Let me just read it. That will reward a person or object again every time it touches. 24 hours with the restriction of reviving the dead or doing petrification. Many be used per once a target. Shrieking power, size arrangement. Song constellation laser. Laser beam with Kuzo eyes cancels the song on the karaoke. Super strength. Ability to have extreme strength. Sweating. Ability to create sweat freely. He used it to hide how powerful he is. Telepathy. Injurious and the ability to which technically speaks the crime of the doer to simulate guilt. Brain lullaby, the ability to send lullaby to put them to sleep, however they may be difficult whoever they use. Big news, pursued for reading, defeat telepathic advice and calls for help. Favorable meter, ability to quantify the favorability of using telepathy. Foreboding, ability to telepathy to plant an idea or sense forbidding in something. What's telepathy? The ability to force rely feelings and thoughts from one to another. Media telepathy, the ability to give others visual information from audio via touch. Ceremony, the ability which is a bit similar to the angel whisper, which is a different amount of words, not more than one. Telepathical practice, sending a big load of thoughts to other people's but in circular instantly. Teleportation, The ability to create a picture-perfect photo just by thinking of it. Time travel, time leaps, time transformation, basically transform its body into anything. It takes 2 hours to fully transform when it takes a non-human form. Aside from to control its physical strength. X-ray, and that's basically everything. He has other stuff, but that's not important. Okay, now let's start with the video now. So I guess I'm gonna type. Okay, so Deku, ever since he was born, he was smarter than everybody else. And he knew it. After a week he was born, he was able to talk with his mind. His parents were astounded. They're thinking, is this his Quirk? Is he that powerful? He's already locked his Quirk. They're taking to the doctor. They weren't able to do many tests since he's still a child, since he's still a baby. But because he was already able to speak, and after a year, he figured out most of his abilities. He realized that that after a while, when he looked at somebody, they turned to stone. But they only did it when they saw his eyes clearly and reverted back after 24 hours. So he started wearing contacts, or something like contacts. Yeah, contacts, to make it so he doesn't turn people to stone. So he kept on using. He realized he had a bunch of powers. Every doctor was amazed, saying, "This kid is next level." And we started showing around that there was a 5-year-old kid that might be the strongest being on the planet. But after he was 7, a giant explosion happened during his sleep and blew up his room. He was able to use his time ability to reverse it. He realized something. It's harder to use my abilities. The older I get, the stronger they get. So with his heightened intelligence and telepathy, he used the minds of everybody on the planet and created these limiters, those little paintings on Saiki's head. He told the doctor about them, saying, "Hey, limit his power. If he doesn't, he can destroy a city with just a thought." Apis were saying, "This kid is super strong. He actually can destroy a city with just a thought." Kachan wasn't mean to him. Kachan was actually afraid of him. You usually thought he was stronger, but seeing how strong Saiki is, how strong Deku is. Sorry, Deku. Don't get mad at me in the comments. He realized that Deku can wipe everybody out on the planet with just an instant. Deku can hear everybody's thoughts, and that's because he didn't have many friends. Even his limiters, he would be able to limit the range he had. He could probably listen to the entire planet, but because of the limiters, he can only listen to like a small city. Like 200 meters, I believe it was. Because of this, he had many friends because nobody wants their mind being peeped into. As Deku got older, he realized how many abilities he had. Everybody was astounded, thinking, this kid's like 10 years old, he may already be stronger than All Might. Deku decided to continue. He was also the smartest and strongest kid smartest kid in school. With telepathy, he can read anybody's mind, read top scientists, see what they're thinking. Because of that, most of the time, the teachers didn't make him take tests. He just gave him 100%. Because they knew it'd be a waste of time. So this kept happening. On a day that the teacher walked in, saying they already passed and they're becoming heroes. Kacha doesn't say something this time. He knows the person that has the most chance to become a hero. No, has 100% chance to become a hero. It's Deku. Deku's hearing. Kacha looks at Deku, and Deku already knows he's looking at him. He can read his mind. On his way home, Deku uses transformation to hide himself from people because usually people want to talk to him, seeing how strong he is. So the Sludge wants to try. That's why the Sludge doesn't recognize him. Because Deku's really popular since he's that strong. When the Sludge tries to attack him, he instantly hears the mind, and he instantly telephone memory saying, "I warn you, you better not." The Sludge monster thinks he's just telepathic. He tries to attack him, but instantly, as soon as he touches him, a giant fireball appears around him, and the Sludge monster instantly burns to a crisp. All Might appears saying, "I am here. He sees the sludge monster burnt to a crisp. He just sees this kid. Just sees this kid just sitting there, just standing there. Yes, All Might. Deku's not the fan of All Might. Not that much of a big fan. He still likes Hero, but not the biggest All Might's biggest fan. Because Deku thinks he knows he's way stronger than All Might. So he doesn't look up to him. He actually thinks that he's superior. He's the most superior being on the planet, which he kind of is. The only person that can actually probably challenge him is one for one. So All Might continue to ask him what his quirk is. Now, because of how many quirks he has, you realize something. Most of these abilities have to do with the mind. So they call his ability psychic. Deku tells him his quirk is psychic. All Might says, explain to me what he said. Deku says he better not. But All Might was persistent. But then he didn't realize something. The sludge villain was gone. Even though Deku can read minds, if he's trying to avoid somebody, he can easily lose. He can easily forget about checking people's minds. So the sludge villain escaped. Deku can hear it. All Might tries to go, but in midway he loses his strength. Deku says you should watch your limit. So, All Might says, how do you know about my limit? He says, I'm psychic. I think, dang it, I forgot. Deku grabs All Might and teleports. They're instantly in front of the sludge villain and is attacking All Might. All Might says he can't do anything. I'm too weak. Saying, can you do something? You're able to defeat the sludge villain easily. He says, fine. Deku teleports in front of him and absorbs the fire instantly. Every time Kachan uses the explosion, Deku absorbs it instantly. Then Deku instantly just with one hit blows the sludge monster away into bits. It was like All Might smash that made it rain. It was thinking, wait a second, is that who I think it is? Everybody's thinking, wait a second. That the teleportation fires over it and that super strength, it can't be. Because Deku's pretty famous things. Is that the legendary psychic? It's like kid with the psychic ability? Yeah, but he'll try to scold him. Deku responds saying, You're just disappointed that you couldn't do it. You know I'm way powerful than you. The heroes get pissed him saying that. Then Deku transforms, and the heroes recognize him because he's been on the news since he's so powerful. Don't take me. Can't be. It's that kid. It's that kid with all the abilities. Midway home, Deku is stopped by All Might. All Might says, I've heard of you. All the abilities you have. You are next level being. You are incredibly powerful. You may have always surpassed me, but I can make you stronger. I can give before All Might can finish his sentence. Deku says, "Don't give me your quirk, an ability called All for One. That allows you to give people your ability and makes me stronger." Yeah, All Might can't even finish. All Might is down and saying, "I forgot you can read minds." And All Might says, "Then can you begin?" Then Deku says, "No, I don't want it." All Might is down and saying, "What? I'm way more powerful than you." All Might tries to say something, but he knows that's true. By seeing what he heard and how many abilities he has, he can easily take down an entire city with just snap of fingers. Deku says, "It's better to have two strong heroes than just one." All Might thinks, yeah, that's true. Deku says, I can search them. I know you want to UA next year, I bet your mind. I recommend going for a kid named Mirio. Might thinks he look into it. Deku Deku, instead of walking home, Deku just teleports in front of All Might. The next day, he's always walking. He hears something. He hears somebody. He hears All Might's mind. He teleports there and sees what he's doing. He says that he's training with Mario. And Deku thinks, they could be interesting. But then, guys, I'm going to end it there. Next time, I'm going to continue on with what if Deku has Psyche's abilities. I'll see you guys next time.